Let's say that you are face to face with a friend or a loved one. However, nowadays, this person is not having a great time in her life. She recently broke up with her partner after being together for 10 years. They had so many plans for their future, but suddenly, out of nowhere, he told her that he doesn't love her anymore. But here is the thing. As your friend is telling you her story, you perfectly know how she feels, because once you were in the same position that she currently is. Yes, of course, you went through the same experience 2 years ago. So, what should you do? Should you give her as many advices as you possibly can? Or, on the contrary, should you just listen to what she's trying to tell you? I guess that you will do something in the middle. Once she's finished with whatever she may have told you, now you start saying things that help you in the past so that you can help your friend. You may think, okay, I went through the same experience, so I think that the things that were helpful to me are going to be helpful for her. And while I understand why you are doing this, do you truly think that both relationships went through the same kind of a story? No, right? Because every relationship is unique. Let's say that after 2 years you meet again. In this conversation, she opens up to you. She tells you that she hasn't got to overcome that relationship yet. So you think, wait a minute, hasn't she overcome that yet? You remember how was the process when you went through the same experience? And indeed, it wasn't anything like that. It wasn't as painful as she's currently living it. It may be obvious what I am about to say, but every relationship is different because every single one of us is different, right? Besides, every relationship goes through a different rhythm and process. But okay, Javi, what is the point about all of that? The point here is that I hear so many people nowadays saying to their loved ones, oh, I don't know why the hell you haven't got that yet. It wasn't as hard for me. You should have overcome that. For those of you who have that kind of attitude, I just want to remind you, be supportive and encouraging. You may not understand why they haven't overcome that yet, but what you can understand is that every single one of us is completely different, and we have had completely different backgrounds. So, if it is difficult to understand yourself at certain times, imagine how it'd be to understand someone else.